Hello guys, Rachel here of Archaeologist Gaming. Today, we're gonna do a short unboxing and also reviewing the Panther Quasar Prime wireless gaming mouse. Let's do the unboxing. Inside the box, you will find the Quasar Prime mouse itself, the wireless dongle, the USB Type-C to A cable, the user's manual, and the extra PTFE skates. Let's go to the specifications and features. The mouse has a length of 125mm, a width of 63.4mm, a height of 39.3mm, and weighs at 77 grams. Right out of the box, the mouse looks premium with a matte black design. At the front, you will see the branding of the Panther gaming gear. And by the way, this is their first take to a wireless gaming mouse. The mouse includes 7 buttons and a slider. 6 of the buttons are programmable. The left and right buttons use scale red GM 4.0 switches that will last up to 60 million clicks. At the bottom, you will find 3 PTFE skates that will help you glide the mouse. You can also find the LED button to change the RGB, and also at the right side, you will find the on and off slider. This mouse uses PMW3335 sensor with a 1000Hz polling rate, which is one of the cheapest mice using the sensor. It supports either a 1mm or 2mm lift-off distance setting. Don't be fooled by the mouse side grips. They are just part of the plastic mold, but as Sir Kyle of Panther said, they are on the production of optional side grips, to those who already bought the mouse and to those who plan in buying it. The side buttons are well positioned so there won't be accidental clicks, but the backward button feels mushier than the forward button. In the middle, you will find the DPI button, with 7 steps in changing the DPI. DPI levels are from 100 to 16,000. At the top of the DPI button is a scroll wheel, which doesn't feel cheap at all, but be careful when your hands get sweaty, as it loses some friction in the long run. At the front, you will find the Type-C port, where you can charge or you want to have a wired connection. The offset of the port is far back, so not all Type-C cables can fit. On the bottom side, you will find where the RGB lighting will light up. The cable is braided and has a length of 1.6 meters. The USB is not gold-plated, but it doesn't matter because the main focus is to use the mouse in wireless mode. Let's turn on the mouse. The mouse lighting is not that bright for me. Well, it's my personal opinion. Some people will like it that way and others may don't. The mouse RGB lighting will turn off when you will use the mouse. The lighting will stay if the mouse is idle. This feature will help you to save the battery life of the mouse, but there's no option to disable it. When clicking the DPI button, the side lighting will not indicate if it's changing the DPI level. But instead, the small LED indicator at the middle will change color to a corresponding DPI level. Also, it will blink red if the battery is low. This is a semi-ambidextrous mouse, so if you're using a fingertip, claw, palm, or hybrid grip, this mouse got you covered. The LED button has 4 modes: the streaming, neon, steady, and echo mode, or basically turning off the lighting, which is also configurable using the software. Speaking of software, Quasar Prime has its own software. In the main tab, you can configure the 6 buttons. You can also change the USB polling rate up to 1000Hz. Battery life can be found also in the main tab. In the advanced tab, you can change the 7 DPI level presets as well as the color indicator of the level of the DPI. Mouse sensitivity, scrolling speed, and double-click speed are also configurable in this tab. In the macro tab, you can record keystrokes that can be used as a button command, which are applicable to any of the 6 buttons of your choice. In the lighting tab, you can customize the RGB settings of the mouse. Same as the LED button, it only has 3 modes. For my usual testing, I play 3 common esports games like Dota 2, PUBG, and Valorant. So far, the mouse is good with all of these games. Didn't experience wear-outs while using the mouse. This mouse is really good for FPS games because you can set it to a lower DPI which other professional players prefer. But I feel some jittery when the mouse is almost going to a low battery. But overall gaming performance was great for this wireless mouse. Here are my final thoughts. The build quality of this mouse is decent and looks premium, and you will never think of it as a cheap mouse. Kudos to Panther even if it's their first wireless mouse. Panther quoted that it will last up to 50 hours. The mouse lasted roughly about 2.5 days without charging. For a lithium battery with 600 mAh, it's pretty decent. But there are some things I want Panther to improve. First, the side buttons, as it will click when you grip too hard to its side grips, especially when the user is in rage mode. Next, the offset of the Type-C port. If you will lose your cable, chances are you need to find a specific size of a Type-C cable that will fit to this mouse. Lastly, adding an option to make the RGB lighting permanent. Overall, the mouse is very decent and doesn't chip out of its parts, compared to wireless mice you will find in Lazada or Shopee, with almost the same price point. This is a very well thought product with good pricing. There are things to improve, but for a company that just entered the wireless gaming mouse area, this is better than other brands. You can buy the Panther Quasar Prime at a suggested retail price of 2,195 pesos at Panther Gaming official Facebook page or through their official Shopee store. It's free delivery nationwide. I hope this video is informational for you. For more videos, click on the subscribe button and follow my Facebook page. And see you in the next video.